Hello, and welcome back to One Girl Evolution. We have special guest Benji today. Oh, thank you. Thank you, sir. I hope that everyone's been doing well. I hope you're taking care of yourself. We have a new episode for you today. I'm just pulling up the topics because I tend to forget them. Today we're going to talk about being nonchalant and how that's not fun, and joy. And of course, segments in between. Anything to say, Benjamin? He's not much of a talker. Well, let's get into it. So, I wanted to talk about, because I saw a TikTok and so it made me think about it. Or no, not a TikTok. I watched a movie. I watched 10 Things I Hate About You the other day, and Gabrielle Union's character says a funny line. She says, okay, you can be underwhelmed and you can be overwhelmed, but can you ever just be whelmed? And I don't know why it made me think of this, but I wanted to talk about being nonchalant and chalant, I don't know, and then overly loving. And I just find it so interesting that this, I don't know if it's a rise or fad or whatever it is, but this newfound, it's not new, it's been here for probably the past 2 decades or something, but this effortless, cool, mysterious, you could care less, too cool for school, vibes that everyone seems to carry. And I hate and I know I said that we wouldn't talk about things that we hate, but it's more so to promote the alternative. Why would you ever want to be characterized as someone who doesn't care? Or I don't know, I love caring, and I love people who care. What else are we, why else would we be here if not to care for ourselves and for others? I don't know, what, I don't know, my brain doesn't compute, the whole, cool person, nonchalant, not caring vibe. I've always been someone who's, cares about so many things, or, the people I care about, I care for them so hard, I'm overly loving sometimes. Obviously sometimes, we all have our days, our weeks, sometimes months, but everyone's different. Everyone has their moments. But for the most part, wouldn't you want to be overly loving, overly chalant, if that's even the right way to use that, with the people that, you love and care about, and even just the people that are existing near you. We're all just here. I don't know. These are the thoughts that run through my head. But I don't get the whole being so cool and couldn't care less kind of mystique persona. Obviously, if that's if you just come across that way but you do care, then okay, whatever. But to actively force yourself not to care about things, or I get it, law of detachment, hardening yourself from things that have happened in life, but I don't know. I feel there's a lot of people who are great role models who have been through bad, traumatic things, and they still come out soft and loving and gooey. Someone I like to think of, which I don't know, this could all be a persona, again, but as from what it seems, Drew Barrymore is my example, she's just popped into my head. I know that her childhood was crazy. She was at the club at 8 years old. Stuff like that. Really wild kind of life. And if you look at her now, God knows what happened to her when she was a child. I don't. Who knows? She does, but whatever, I don't know. I wish her nothing but love and light. She seems like a great person. But the way that she is now, as an adult, she's still so, I hate those little flies. I know, don't kill anything big or small, but little flies, go away. Why are you inside? You should know when you're inside. Going off topic. But she seems like such a warm, loving, like, gracious person. And, like, God knows what she went through in the entertainment industry as a child. Like, being born and bred and raised into that kind of thing. And she still seems so warm and just, like, nice and sweet. Like, I don't know, obviously I've never met her, I don't know, but when I do, I'll let you know. But I don't know, I just find that so interesting. I don't get how people, like, I get obviously the appeal of hardening yourself and, like, being bitter to an extent, but, like, I don't know, to me it doesn't sound appealing because it just sounds like so sad and hard. And why would you want to choose that kind of life for yourself? Because at the end of the day, it's all perspective. We've talked about this. It's all about how you choose to look at things. And so, like, what the Ethan Hawke quote that everyone keeps sharing online, I'm obsessed with it. The grass, or the sun doesn't care how the grass feels about its rays. It's still going to shine. And so it's the same thing of, you shouldn't care about loving someone or, like, showing how much love you have to give just because, like, you shouldn't care about how they, like, that person feels about it just because you shine. Like, you have that in you. I don't know, I just feel like we all need to be more loving to each other and to ourselves. So that's my message for today. Go out and love yourself and love others carelessly. That's something you should, like, that's how you should, you know what I mean? I don't know. You tell me what you think.
Aww.
Okay. We also have a crush of this week. And actually, she was with her the other day. How fun. I just don't have a shirt with who we're going to talk about space. Miley Cyrus. Since last week was the Hannah Montana 20th anniversary, I wanted to take a minute and just love on Miley Cyrus. She is iconic. She is inspirational. She is intelligent. She's all of the words. She's the baddest ever. Also, like Kerry Washington, you know. She's, like, just amazing. She raised all of us, basically. She was Hannah Montana. She's also her Bangers era, Plastic Hearts era, all of, just everything she's ever done. She is, can't be tamed. My God. She is, and even after Buy Myself Flowers, like, everything she's done. And this new song, I don't remember what it's called because it made me cry, and I said, I can't do this right now. I can't listen to that song right now. But it was beautiful. And just, like, everything she puts out, from The Climb to this new song, it's just, it's crazy. Yes, Miley Cyrus, you are my crush of the week. I hope to be yours one day. You're your crush of the week. And I just wish you so much love and joy and happiness in life, and I hope that everything's going great for you and all your loved ones. But yeah, that's my crush of the week, because why not? It should be yours too, I feel like, with given the anniversary, maybe, I don't know. But if it's not, if she's not, who is your crush of the week? I would love to know. But yeah, Miley Cyrus, thank you for being you. And so the topics today are kind of similar, because the next one is joy. And I literally just wrote joy. I don't know where I was going with it, but I wrote joy. And so it makes me, like, where my brain goes now with it. Sorry, my nose is a little itchy. Also, again, I didn't say this at the beginning, did I? I'm so sorry about my voice. I was being joyous. And now my voice has paid the price for it a little bit. But it's okay. She should be back. Hopefully tomorrow. Tomorrow. We're manifesting. But yeah. So, like, joy. Finding just the little points and, like, parts of life that bring you joy, and, like, being joy for other people. Like, guys, I don't know, maybe I'm in a good mood, maybe this is just all the things I want to share. But why not just create all the sense of like joy in your life and in other people's lives, like as much as you can. Obviously, yes, some days are long, some days are hard, some days it's you can't even fathom. But I'm sure there's like some little thing you could do that could bring you some kind of joy. And so I'm the biggest advocate for it. I love a good laugh. Zara Larson, our crush of the week last week, she says that her abs came from laughing. Obviously, I don't know if to believe her or not. She seems like a truthful person, I don't know. But I believe it. I believe you can laugh so much and so hard that you can obtain abs. So if you want abs, bring some joy into your life. Don't do it the hard way. I'm joking. You do however you want. But you know what I mean? Like, literally, like, she glows from within. She must have so much joy in her life. Obviously, you know, she lives a privileged life. She's a pop star. But still, there's different challenges to that. We don't know. I don't want to work physically as hard as she does. Definitely not. I couldn't do it. But I want to glow from within the way she does. And I feel like that's mentality. That's perspective. That's, like, I feel like the lighter you are inside, the more joyous you are, the more joy you bring, then that radiates out. It mirrors back to you. And then your life gets filled with it. Just a theory I have. Just a theory. I don't know. But I would like to think. It just seems like the same, like, we talked about it, we order on the menu, perspective, all of the things. But the same, like, if you are perpetuating, like, sadness and drama and toxicity and bad, like, energy, like, you know, like, just the draining energy, then yeah, that's what you're probably going to receive back. And then it's just going to, like, it's like a cycle. So, like, why not feed the cycle some joy, some positivity? And then you get that back. And then when you see it come back to you, you say, thank you, more please. Thank you, I loved that. And you appreciate it, and you feel grateful for it. And then it should keep coming back. And in the same way that you will feel that kind of gratitude, like, you'll get it back. I don't know. You know what I mean. But very interesting. I don't know. Bring more joy into your life. I don't know how you do it. Me, I love to have dance parties at home. Like if I'm not gonna go out, cause sometimes you go out, you have a party, you shake your hips, trauma release. I like to dance here with my dog more of the time. We have a grand old time. Yeah, I'll do that. Put on a funny movie. I watched 10 Things I Hate About You the other day. I said that. I love that movie. Haven't seen it in a while. Throw on a movie you haven't seen in a while. That makes you so happy. Phone a friend. That makes you laugh like you're 10 again. You know, like there's things you can find. Ooh, you can play a game maybe you haven't played in a long time. A few weekends ago, I played dominoes. I haven't played dominoes in so long. And I was so joyous in the moment of just playing dominoes that I won both games. Didn't know. I was just doing it. And is there another one? No, it's a hair. I won both games. I didn't think I was going to win. I just went in there like so happy that I was playing dominoes. And I won. And I told the girls that I was playing. I was like, guys, the women, sorry, my friends, my beautiful women friends, that I was playing with, I'm like, I don't think I've ever won a game of dominoes. And they were joyed for me. And it was just a great time, great bonding. Oh, look who's here, my dance partner. Come. I doubt you guys can see him. Come. My puppy also brings me joy. If taking your dog for a walk or playing with your dog or your cat, whatever it is, whatever animal you might have, hanging out with them, that brings you joy, go and do it. Go and do all the things that bring you joy. Hug the people you love. And have a beautiful week. We have a TV show to discuss today. It is not a new show. The show has been out for a long time, and I'm sure you know about it. It is a little bit anxiety-inducing at sometimes, but I feel like it's a very good show. It's a love story too, but it's also like fun and thrilling, and there's so many different dynamics to it. It's not just a love story. but it's a beautiful love story at the same time. Scandal. Everyone should go watch Scandal. So good. The president is such a beautiful man to look at. And Olivia Pope is the baddest woman I've ever seen. She's amazing. Obsessed with her. I watched Scandal for the first time like 2 years ago, a year ago, something like that. I don't know, I watched it all the way through, obsessed, and then I watched it again. Almost positive. Or that was my second time. I don't know, something like that. Such a good show. Literally thinking of doing a rewatch. I don't know. But I love seeing Kerry Washington and Tony Goldwyn, I think those are his name, interact outside of, like, their spouses are strong. The chemistry those people have, palpitating. You feel it. It's like it's in the room with you. It's crazy. Shonda Rhimes, of course, it's her show. She does Bridgerton. She did How to Get Away with Murder. Grey's Anatomy, I'm pretty sure, too. She's just phenomenal and amazing, and everyone should love Shonda Rhimes, love Shondaland. I don't know, she's great. But check out Scandal and let me know what you think. And let me know what you're watching this week. Hello and welcome back to Tarot Corner. I'm sure I already mentioned, pardon my voice, it was a fun weekend. But as you know, we, with the good of all and harm to none, can't really talk, we ask God, Source, Universe, what is it that we need to hear this week? So let's see what we need to hear. I hope you're all well, staying safe, taking care of yourself, sending you all love and light always. Hope that you can understand me with my raspy voice. Maybe that's a significance. Maybe that's a sign. Someone's raspy voice. Ooh, the Hierophant popped out along with something else. Spirit is talkative. Let's see. What else do we need to hear? Let's see. This was the first one. Okay, the Hermit and then the Hierophant. Okay. Maybe you've been in hermit mode, but you're moving into a different energy. We'll see. Let's see. Spirit, God, Source, Universe. What do we need to hear? This is the last shuffle. Okay. Ooh, the Ace of Swords. Cool. Let's see. Anything else we need to hear? Nope. Okay. Oh, and then the Four of Swords reversed. Okay. Short message, but let's see what's going on. So the Hermit. Okay. The Hermit is a card of retreat, isolation, and self-reflection. This card initiates a time where you will be spending, initiates a time where you will spend time contemplating your current situation without the interference of others. During these times, you may experience growth and a change of perspective. Okay, so maybe you're going through something and you need to look inward on how to move forward or how you feel about the situation without letting others interfere on your opinions on what's happening. So let's see what the Hierophant has to say. What is the V? Is the V5? It is. We're learning. Okay, so a pope figure sits on a throne before his people. He symbolizes the societal structures and traditions that exist within your life. The Hierophant asks you if the following tradition is beneficial in this situation, or should you follow your own path and create your own standards and structures. So maybe that's why you're retreating into hermit mode regarding the situation, to see if you want to follow a traditional path on the situation that you're contemplating, or if you want to follow your own path and create your own standards and structures. Let's see what the Ace of Swords has to say regarding it. So this ace symbolizes a new idea and a fresh perspective. Now is the time to start new projects. So maybe it is that you need to create your own path and come up with a new idea or new way of doing things in order to move forward in the situation. But I feel like it's a very positive vibe, and regardless, yeah, it's like a fresh perspective. It's now's the time to start a new project. Go forth, full force. Four of Swords is what's under, and it's in reverse. It was in reverse. Sorry. It appears when you must remove yourself from a stressful situation and find time to rest and reflect. So it coming up in reverse for me means to me that you've probably already rested and reflected and removed yourself from the situation, and that was like the hermit energy, but that just to move forward into the new project, so you don't have to remove yourself, just because it's always like the opposite. I don't know. You know, I don't like to take cards upside down. But yeah, I don't think you need to remove yourself. I think you've already done the time of rest and reflection. And I think you know how to move forward. And it's going to be happy times regardless. Sending you so much love and light. If this resonated, awesome. If it didn't, look at other videos. If not, stay tuned for more. You do whatever you want. Again, this is all entertainment purposes. And I hope you enjoyed. Whatever new projects or new things you got going on, sending you so much love and light. I'm sure you can do it because you're amazing. Have a great week. I should have put this on shorts, whatever. It's okay. Life happens. That was so much fun though. Oh, we're still recording on here, aren't we?